you suffering from abdominal bulging due to diastasis recti, umbilical hernia due to pregnancy, postpartum, or anyone who did heavy lifting that resulted to a separation on your diastasis recti or in your navel where the hernia comes out, and we call that umbilical hernia. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. In this video, I'll be demonstrating 4 simple different positionings to activate your core muscles safely and effectively, challenging your core, utilizing a physio ball to support your weak core muscles, and in order to finally heal your diastasis recti or umbilical hernia. So get your mat ready and a physio ball to join me today. Okay, my friends, let's discuss why your abdominal bulging from your diastasis recti, and sometimes you have both diastasis recti all the way to your navel, and you have that umbilical hernia bulging, and it's been years already, and you're still suffering from it, and you're already weighing in, are you gonna have surgery to fix it? Or have you tried all means of exercises and lifestyle choices to fix it? That's why I'm here to help you really fix this problem, as I suffered from this postpartum on my first pregnancy. And because I was in bed rest for a couple of months, it really weakened my core and I gained 65 pounds body weight. Just imagine, I'm 5 feet tall and I was 165 pounds on my 9th month of pregnancy. And it took me some time to recover, especially my labor was so traumatic. I was in labor for 3 days and finally I gave up. I told my doctor, okay, I'm ready for C-section. And that really caused more weakness on my core muscles, and it took me months to recover. My endurance got weak and it took some time to let go of that 65 pounds weight gain that I experienced. And because of that history of mine, now I know what to do to really heal the diastasis recti and the umbilical hernia. I have both situation and to really engage these core muscles. So if you're new to my channel, my recommendation is to watch my other videos about umbilical hernia and diastasis recti to make sure you have this condition. And please see your local physical therapist or see your primary care doctor to make sure you have this diagnosis before proceeding to any exercise program. And because you should be making sure there's a lot of lifestyle choices before you proceed to any exercises. So one of the most important recommendation is to make sure you do your exercises in an empty stomach, because if you have any food or you drank a lot of fluids before an exercise, it will be more difficult to engage your core. So that's one recommendation I would recommend for you to start first before you do any exercise regimen. Second, don't do any heavy lifting. So if you do any heavy lifting, you're reopening that area. And if you're taking care, I know you have to take care of your babies, or if you like to go to the gym, if you need to do that, my recommendation on the third part is to put an abdominal hernia binder where there's this extra support on your hernia and your diastasis recti, so that when you're doing activities such as you have to do some household chores, when you requires a lot of bending, lifting, picking up something on the floor, you'll be surprised that it restrains that area as well. So that's why there's a lot of patients of mine who had difficulty fixing their hernia because they have poor lifestyle choices. They kept going and doing those things without really being mindful on how to really heal that area. And the fourth recommendation I would like you to start with is to make sure your proper nutrition. Make sure you're really eating well with a lot of rich in collagen and protein, because the fascia that holds this area, which is your linea alba, that's a fascia. It's not a muscle, it's not a skin, so it's not a lot of blood supply. And if your diet is not full of protein and collagen, then it's going to be much more difficult to heal that area. So those are the recommendations. And the last recommendation that I will give a tip for you before we start the exercise is to make sure you lessen the salt. So what does salt makes? Salt is healthy, salt is important, but if you put too much sodium and salt in your diet, guess what happens? You retain water. And usually it's common to retain water on your belly area. And that's why when you have high sodium diet and you have prepackaged food where you buy in the grocery ready-made, usually they are filled with a lot of salt that causes a lot of water retention. And especially if it's a ready-made food, it's hard to control how much sodium you need to take per day. And our recommendation sodium per day should not be up to 1500 milligram, and that's a lot because even 1 tablespoon of soy sauce is already 1500 milligram of salt. So that's why be careful, be mindful on how much salt you take. And there's a lot of food there, even eating protein, they have some salt in it. And if you add extra salt, then you ended up with a lot of water retention. Then there's going to be more pressure on your abdominal area, and no matter how much you exercise, it still pushes out everything, your viscera. It pushes out your abdominal muscles, bulging it out. So hopefully these 5 recommendations I gave to you, you will start together with this program to finally heal the abdominal bulging. So okay, let's begin the program lying on your back. Lying on your back is a great way to start because your abdominal area will be more relaxed, plus your organs, your intestines are pushing down towards your spine. So which means it's not the gravity is your best friend. So place your heels on the ball. And you want to start with breathing first. As you inhale, belly rise, exhale, squeeze your core in and breathe out. Let's warm up by slowly breathing in again, belly rise. And then exhale, pull as hard as you can, belly button to your spine and breathe out. Now let's do some movement patterns. Place your hands on your side. Extend your leg as you inhale as much as you can, and then exhale, pull your navel to your spine and breathe out up to 90 degrees bend. Inhale, extend, exhale, pull. Breathe in, belly rise, exhale, pull in. Strengthen mind, body awareness. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Now with your knees extended, we're going to do some bridging. So when you do bridging, place your hands on your side for absolute beginners. As you inhale, belly rise and slowly lift your hips. And you're going to feel the ball shake a little bit because you're very weak on your core. Belly rise. As you reach the top level, try not to overarch your spine. Exhale, pull your navel to your spine and then slowly roll down bone to bone from the top part of your vertebrae. You're trying to roll down, not plop. Mind, body awareness, and breathe out. So when you roll down, you're really activating from the top of your abdominal muscles of your rectus, abdominis, and you're squeezing all the way down. So inhale, lift, belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in first, while like abdominal bracing, vacuum, and then roll down as you breathe out. Inhale, lift, belly rise. Exhale, breathe out. 2 more. Inhale, exhale down. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Now when you bend your knees to 90, this is going to be a little bit more challenging. If you find this too difficult, continue with your legs straight. So with your knees bent, inhale, belly rise. As you exhale, this is going to be a lot on your hamstrings as well. And you're going to feel that pressure. It's going to be harder until you can find a straight line from your knee down to your back. Belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. And then slowly roll down bone to bone down to the mat. You don't want to plop. You want to control movement. The slower, the better, the more engagement on your core muscles. Inhale, lift, belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. Then roll down, bone to the mat, and breathe out. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. Roll down. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Squeeze your core in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale, belly rise. Squeeze your core in. And breathe out. Well done. The next positioning is inside lying. So as I said, different positioning, you target your core muscles, your abdominal muscles differently. So when you do side lying, place your hand on the side so the ball will support the side of your plank. So most of my patients have difficulty lying on their side without the ball. So the ball will give you support and then at the same time target everything. But you might find this too difficult, then hold off if there's any pressure and pain, and then slowly try it until you find it easier. So in side lying position like this, core engage, inhale, and then clamshell. Engaging your glutes, that will support your core, your abdominal muscles, because the core muscles are not just your abdominal muscles, it's also your hips. And down, back down. So it's lumbo pelvic hip complex and your abdominals, diaphragm, all the way to your hips. We call this the core, not just the abs, it's everything, even your back. Okay, again, my friends, lift the top knee, try not to twist your spine, belly rise, exhale back together with your knee down as you breathe out, squeezing your core in. Inhale, belly rise, lift the top knee to a clamshell, keeping your feet together, and then exhale down, squeeze your core in. Inhale, belly rise, exhale together as you breathe out. Last one, inhale, belly rise, exhale. And that's one side of your obliques and the opposite of your hip. Now let's switch to the other side because it's important to target both sides of your obliques. And then feet together, knees bent, keeping your back straight. Everything's important. Mind, body awareness. So again, belly rise as you lift the top knee, keeping your feet together. Inhale, making sure your hand is level to your shoulder so you're not straining. And then breathe out as you lower your knee down and exhale. Squeeze your core in. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And the last exercise, different positioning as I said, will be in all fours or quadruped. So just imagine, without the ball, there's no support on your hernia and your diastasis recti. Everything will just drop down and then you're gonna hurt your umbilical hernia or your diastasis recti. So this is so important because we need to learn how to be all fours, just in case you need to pick up something down the floor. And if you don't retrain your body, guess what? You won't learn. So all fours position. And from this, we're going to start doing some bird dog. So bird dog is a beautiful, gentle core, especially with the ball for support. So you can extend one leg. So I'm extending my right, and then you're going to reach with the opposite arm. As you inhale, belly rise still as you breathe in, and then breathe out. Squeeze your core in as you place your hand and your knees back to all fours. Now you switch. You're alternating left and right. I'm extending this time my left leg, keeping my back straight, not twisting my spine, and then reaching my opposite arm. Inhale. Exhale down. Breathe in. Switch. And down. Switch. And down, really engaging your back muscles. And this will help your posture. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And then switch. And that's it. I'm hoping you learned a lot on how to take care of your umbilical hernia and diastasis recti. And if you're having pain on any part of your joints, I have a lovely light therapy, red light therapy that you can do for pain relief. Let me introduce to you Nova Lab. So this is a nice red light therapy that you can use to an area. So right now, if my shoulder is a little bit sore, I just turn it on. It could be a few inches away from my shoulder. And if you want a deeper penetration of the red light to help pain relief and soft tissue healing, you can touch your skin. And this will help pain management if you have areas that you're sore and you strain it, or repetition of movement. And it's best to use it up to 5 minutes a day. And if it's really moderate pain, which is 5/10 or more, you can use this even up to twice a day. So this is Nova Lab, a red light therapy that you can get on the description below, and you can get 15% discount, and you can use Abdominal15 as a lovely discount when you purchase through their website with my link. So if you're interested, Nova Lab, red light therapy to help pain, it's a very good, so you just don't rely on other methods of modalities such as ultrasound or diathermy with bad side effects. This is very gentle, it works, it helps a lot of my patients who are in pain. If I have wrist pain, I just go to that area 5 minutes a day because I type in my computer and it gets achy. So it's nice to help my hand to recover from typing for my paperwork or when I edit my videos. If you love this video and want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health and wellness, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you won't miss anything. Like and share this video. Every like you give to my channel, you are supporting me. And if you want to be part of something amazing and transformation and you want to join my back masterclass, it's still currently closed as I attend to my current students, but I will be reopening it soon for summer 2023. Click the link on the description below and be part of the early bird waitlist for a first come first serve basis. And I also have another course that I'm creating, Revive Pelvic Floor Health. So it's a new course for those absolute beginners, postpartum or anywhere in between with weak core. Click the link on the description below and be part of the early bird waitlist. If you want me to do more videos like this one, and if you want me to do a follow along video with the sequencing we just did today, leave a comment down below and then I'll make that video just for you. And you want to learn more about diastasis recti? Watch this video if you have more time today to do more core workout. And if you have umbilical hernia, watch this amazing video. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!